Look around you. The smartphone in your hand, the coffee in your cup, even the leather shoes on your feet. Almost everything in your daily life begins its journey in the same place, out on the open ocean. This engine of trade is massive. By isolating a single container and tracking its path, we can see a global web emerge that accounts for roughly 80% of all international trade by volume. It is an incredibly vast system, yet it remains completely invisible to the average consumer, right up until a supply chain disruption empties the shelves at the local store. Behind the hardware, a network of logistics managers, captains, and port workers direct these operations. In this port, a single worker oversees the complex mechanical flow that keeps thousands of containers moving every single day. Global shipping is a living network of human decisions, and currently, the people running this system are facing the most difficult operational choices in their history. The first pressure is time. In this industry, every minute a ship sits docked at a port is a highly calculated and expensive metric. When a single port node turns red because of a delay, it sends a visible shockwave along the trade route. A ship waiting at anchor removes transport capacity from the world, directly causing late arrivals and congestion on another continent. Inefficient ports act as stress transmitters. When a local operation fails, that failure is instantly exported to the rest of the world. Then there are macro crises. Events can block a single geographical choke point, like the Suez Canal, forcing logistics managers to make rapid, extreme rerouting decisions. These diversions have a physical cost. Ships must take significantly longer, fuel-intensive routes around entire continents just to avoid danger zones. This also has a human cost for the world's 1.9 million seafarers. Longer routes mean extended isolation and heightened stress for the crews who keep the goods moving. While these routing decisions successfully prioritize safety over distance, they fracture the reliability of the global delivery schedule. Overlaying all of this is the industry's largest systemic pressure, the International Maritime Organization's mandate to reach net zero emissions by 2050. Decarbonizing requires a shift from cheap fossil fuels to expensive alternatives like green ammonia or biofuels. It is a necessary transition, but one that fundamentally changes the price of moving goods. Fixing the industry's environmental footprint is non-negotiable, but doing so is rewriting the underlying economics of global trade. These factors, longer routes and more expensive fuels, are driving up global freight rates. The economic rule here is simple. When it costs more to move a cargo container, the consumer price of the goods inside that container rises immediately. This chart shows how price hikes affect nations differently. Wealthy countries can absorb the cost, but for net food importing developing countries, transport costs can consume 30% of the value of imported food. This hits staples like grain and cooking oil the hardest. The real-world impact is devastating. An operational decision made to use green fuel in Europe can cause a price spike for a family's daily bread in a small island state thousands of miles away. The dilemma is clear. The world must decarbonize shipping, but it cannot do so at the cost of starving the most vulnerable populations. This is why global policy must focus on a just transition, subsidizing green technology for developing nations and protecting the human rights of seafarers. It brings us back to the objects we started with. The things you use every day are linked directly to the workers who deliver them. Behind every single product is a massive physical voyage, and behind every voyage are thousands of human decisions.